I mean, the last time I saw some real looting in New York City was that blackout. And I was young.
2003?
Yeah. No, 70, 78, 79?
70, yeah, that was the one.
77, I want to say. It was Summer of Sam. Didn't it happen the same
Somewhere
summer?
around there, yeah.
It seemed like it was, everything was lawless. I mean, I was a kid too, but it seemed like everybody had a gun. Everybody had a gun out, out and pointing, and walking around with shit.
Robin.
What's up, Sherod?
How are you?
You're dressed like a black military.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, yeah.
What are you doing?
You came from Ferguson.
You came from Ferguson.
Everything's good. Everything's sweet.
Why are you dressed like that?
That's
how you do.
No, you got your fucking knapsack?
Yeah, my knapsack was on, yeah.
I've never seen you in...
It's a backpack.
Oh, okay.
But it looks like it's a bulletproof vest.
If it makes you feel comfortable.
On backwards.
It's a boy's life handbook in here.
Oh, okay, good. Something healthy, emotionally.
How do you say clothes?
Clothes.
All right, yeah. Say?
Clothes.
No.
Clothes? Yeah, I heard you, yeah.
He says it with
that's not the way you do
like
it.
a D or something.
So. It's a TH. It's how the word's spelled. Clothes.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter how it's spelled. We all know how we say clothes. Put your clothes on.
Put your clothes on.
You ever see a girl and say, get your clothes off?
How do you say P-H-O-N-E?
P-H-O, phone.
Oh, it's not pone?
No.
You don't say it.
So how does he say it? The thing that is never ringing.
Say
opportunity. Get it?
Show him how you say
2014.
Tell Sherod how you say costume.
All right, well that one is incorrect.
What, you're finally saying it right?
No, costume.
You just doing shit. He's not really talking like that.
He really does, and that's why.
Where are you from?
I grew up in Westchester.
But
that's no excuse.
He lived in like London for a few years, so
yeah, for a little bit. But that's when I was.
But that's not.
I think
like
that messed
London.
you up or something.
Not British, is it?
That's not British. That's just fucking
No one
terrible.
says costume.
I've been actually working on saying costume, but it's not. It doesn't sound natural to me at all.
Costume. That's all you say.
Costume.
Costume.
I think a fucking puppet would say it. It's enraging. And it shouldn't make me angry. But I know it upsets me. Doesn't it make you angry, though?
Like a little bit. A little bit. You white, man. You should know better.
Yeah, I know.
Your bit on Jim Norton's show was great.
Thanks, man.
Oh, yeah.
Fun.
Fuck
really,
yeah.
really good.
Funny, man.
Thanks for having me, Jimmy.
Yeah, that was...
We had a lot of fun in Harlem.
Yeah, it was. People were much nicer than I thought they'd be.
Whoa, Jim. What does that mean?
Well, you always think that you're going to go up there and be the white guy no one's going to like you. You know, I didn't expect to be as liked.
Right.
Well, that was Voss.
Yeah, Voss was hated.
But you guys were in like the safer area where you were near the Apollo and all that, right?
I made it, Dave.
Oh, hi, Dave.
Dave Atelle, what's up?
Hey, guys. Wait a minute.
I made it.
Whoa, ultimate bump up.
Highlights. It's an Anthony Steve.
What's going on, Dave?
Oh, yeah, Dave was on that episode, too.
Yeah.
How's it going, fellas?
We're
Thanks for
doing
having me
well.
in.
We're talking about the Vice show.
Oh,
You guys did together.
hello?
You're on.
Yeah.
Yeah, just turn up your
my-
volume there.
Okay, I'm up. Good morning.
Hi, buddy.
Jesus.
Yes, Jim, thanks for having me on the Vice Show. I got a lot of great feedback on it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
people liked it. They love that bit, the bit in Harlem.
With you and Voss in Harlem.
Yeah.
Voss talking to black people and Sherod talking to white people.
Yeah.
Easy.
No, not really. You guys talked to...
No, it was Voss. Voss
Voss
was
was pretty much spitting on everybody.
Yeah, he
Right.
was just wrecking
Yeah.
it. Fucking, you know, what did he say? Oh, interpretate it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
He didn't even do that on purpose.
He
No,
was
he's
like,
just-
it seemed like Voss was just more excited to be on camera than to really get to know the people.
Yeah,
You know?
he just panicked. It was all about him.
But, you know, he's young. He'll figure it out.
He's a fool.
But I when I was there, I thought it was great how you did the monologue, you know, and
Oh, yeah.
then you did it kind of like a talk show, but it was different.
Yeah.
And I assume if have you heard? Are they going to make more?
Yeah, what's the feedback?
We'll find out. You know, they're supposed to be meeting this week, actually, in LA, so I hope so.
They'll give you more.
I think so.
How many
Absolutely.
episodes did you do?
It was a pilot. We did 4. They gave us a 4
okay.
pilot, 4 episode.
But sort of
pilot.
8. You sort of did 8 because they were in parts.
Yeah, well, that, you know, I found out that I was like, why are they doing that? And they're like, that's just online. It's a different world.
Right.
Those guys, you know, for page hits and stuff, that's how online people make their money.
There's 8 parts, basically. Each episode
Yeah.
is 2 parts. So.
How in love are you with Mike Tyson? That
Oh, I think you were going to say Belly J. I was gonna say,
well,
I was gonna
that's
say very.
self-explanatory.
Yeah, I love Mike.
Tyson rules.
Oh, because I'm wearing my Mike Tyson shirt.
Oh, is that's right? That's the tattoo from.
Yeah.
You love
it's
a Mike
now,
Tyson.
it's now on a T-shirt.
Yeah. Don't you?
Will you get a tattoo in your face?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, that was easy enough.
You like Tyson?
Yeah, I like him.
'Cause
I
he's so-
remember when back in Brooklyn when we used to drive around in his drop top, whatever, Rolls Royce or whatever with Robin Givens. and like throw money out the car.
You actually saw him do this?
Oh yes,
Those stories are legendary.
Legendary. He's blasting like PE, tops down.
He was
and then
good.
John Gotti showed up and said, "Hey, get out of the street."
You read Tyson's book?
What? No.
It's one of the best reads. You
Did you
can
see his one-man
oh
show?
my God.
I saw the one-man show. I saw it on HBO.
Do you wear his fragrance?
I try to.
He's a brand. He's a franchise.
The one-man show is nothing compared to the book, and the one-man show is great.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
my God. You didn't realize how much cocaine this guy did.
Oh, he did a lot.
In his prime.
I'm always surprised when
How much?
athletes do a lot of. I mean,
How much?
duffel bags.
It got ridiculous
That's
how
why
much
I
he
like
did.
boxing.
Really?
It's like,
Yes.
who really regulates boxers? They can do pretty much anything and still go in there the next day and fight.
He wasn't training for a lot of his, a lot of those fights and just doing cocaine and partying his ass off.
God bless
Can you
him.
imagine how great he would have been if he kept it relatively normal?
But Opie, cocaine's fun too. So he didn't lose out on it.
But he
And the
had
women,
pure
too.
rage.
Yes.
I mean, what I do know, like I read an excerpt of his book, is that he was a picked on kid with slurry, stuttery voice.
He said
Right.
costume.
Yeah,
He said costume a lot, right?
He was into the pigeons, and he kept getting beaten up and shaken down by the neighborhood bullies. And then he said, "You know what? I had it, and now I'm gonna, fight back." And he, I guess that's where he's basically became like a warrior. And then he started training with the guy upstate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's,
Customato.
yeah. And I think it's just awesome that he, whatever. I think it's awesome that you got him on the show. I told you that.
Yeah.
I can't believe that you had me on there because, I pretty much, I'm podcast material. I don't think I make it to webisode.
You're moving up, Dave.
No, you were a delight.
Hey,
The episode was great with David Tell.
It was very fun.
It was fun to
Absolutely.
be with the other guys. It's always fun to be with the guys, and I did like the roll-ins. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
But I felt sorry for little Jim here because I felt like you had like all the weight of the world on your shoulders. I felt like you were doing a lot of jobs.
It was okay. I'm a man with many hats, as they say. I wear many hats.
Oh, really?
Yes, all of them average. But
You got to deal with all that bullshit behind the scenes as
Yeah.
you're trying to perform for everybody?
what did Patrice say before?
That's brutal.
About when it's your thing, when you're doing a thing, anybody who's fucking up is an asshole. And you start to have pressure of everybody.
Right.
But everybody was cool. All the comedians were great. The guests were great. Mm-hmm. But, you start to feel like everything that goes wrong is a reflection of you directly.
Right.
So it's a lot more pressure, man. You really notice everything that's going on.
So they're going to give you a little more help when they give you more episodes?
and it wasn't even the lack of help. It was literally just
You just know
start
what you
to-
want.
Yeah, and you
You know
start
your
to view
vision.
it differently, and you start to see it differently, and start to go ugh,
Right.
Right.
am I not doing this right? What am I doing wrong? But whatever. I was actually very happy with the budget we came in under was great, and we squeezed in an episode basically for free.
Nice.
What do you guys think of Ferguson, huh?
I think it's a real happening town.
Yes.
Well,
I hope my gigs there aren't canceled.
Not to left turn it, but you're talking about that ice bucket thing. Craig Ferguson challenged me to do it from the talk show, not the town.
Are you going to do it?
The town
Are you
challenge.
going to do the ice bucket challenge?
I really don't want to do it, but there seems to be this incredible pressure to do it.
ALS, Dave. You got to do it for ALS.
ALS.
What do you
all
hate,
right.
cripples?
No.
But you could
I'm
just...
gonna give $1,000 regardless because I used to donate, just without a challenge, because I thought it was a good idea.
Old school.
I never thought there had to be some kind of gladiatorial bout to be a good person. But I don't want to do. Can you? What I figured we'd do is can you guys just whip water at me? Like bottles of water? Is that okay? I'm sure someo's done that.
No,
already,
it's
but-
not okay.
Bottles of water, no.
You got to do
not?
the ice
I'll hurt
bucket.
you.
No, let me
No,
explain.
I think that'd be better. I think it also would be better if Sherod does it to me too.
Let me explain, though.
That's probably
The problem with the ice bucket challenge is it has to be now over the top and well produced and stuff. You can't just do it anymore.
I know. Well, that's why I said just throw a couple bottles. I'll let it
That's
check.
been done. That's been done.
Well, all right then. how
Jimmy's
about-
doing it in a bikini this weekend.
Well, I'm not
Is he
doing that.
really?
Yeah, for sexual
Yeah, but he would
reasons.
just do that anyhow.
Yeah, exactly. I do a lot of things in a bikini.
He challenges himself to do that every week.
Let's see if you can not come for 5 minutes.
He got called out by a Colombian bombshell that we know.
Yeah.
Pal from a reality show.
So you guys aren't going to help me do this? Is that it?
Really?
No.
Let's throw water at you.
No. I guess we can. I mean, if you really want us to.
You got to do ice, though, Dave. You got to do it
It's
with
gotta be
ice.
cold.
Well, who are you guys with this weird? First of all, I don't think any of you even vote.
No,
That's a good point. So seriously, why is this the line in the sand for you people?
You know what? I didn't vote. He's right. That's a damn good
I
point.
like how this has to be. What is this? Like Dungeons and Dragons in the 80s or something?
Rules are the rules, Dave.
If you want us to throw water at you, we could do it. We could do it.
I'm gonna write a check for $1,000.
We could do it.
That's all the money I got to give. And
why are we moving
I can
past
take the check down there for you if you need it.
Why are we moving past the point that our Jim Norton's going to be wearing a bikini?
I don't
know.
believe
I
it.
can't top Jim.
That's not surprising with these
Do I
guys.
have a show on Vice? No.
Why isn't it surprising with these guys?
I don't believe that he's doing it for charity. I believe
He's doing it because a hot girl called him out.
Yes.
She did it in the bikini, so we
Is
called
it a
her
real
up.
girl or
Oh,
what?
yeah.
Yeah, we called
then
her
you gotta do it.
We called her up and said, mail the bikini. It's being mailed to Dallas because that's where Jimmy's going to
The
be
one
this
she
weekend.
wore.
Yes.
Unclean, right? She didn't clean it or nothing gay like
I
that.
hope
right?
not. No washing. No washing.
Oh, so great.
And he might do it at Dealey Plaza while he's down there in Dallas.
I'm debating it.
Are you really?
Sure, why
right on
not?
the X where JFK
Right on
bought it.
the excellent. Erica Badu went butt naked over there, so you.
Yeah, I wouldn't be naked.
Wait, she did that?
Yeah.
Right on the spot?
Right on
Yeah,
the
she
spot.
got a lot of flack for it, too.
I sort of.
She had a
I guess
fat
I remember that.
ass.
All right, so I guess you have to pour ice on. Oh, we're still talking about this. The bikini. That's the ultimate way to go. Nothing can top the bikini.
There's a lot of things. There's people that have done fucking Dave Grohl did an amazing a parody of Carrie, which I thought was great, with the buckets.
With the blood.
They did the scene. It was really well
With
shot.
cut-ins
well
with
done.
the real movie.
With the film, yeah.
And then you got a guy who did it with a helicopter on the top of a mountain.
You gotta get a crop
way,
duster,
really?
Dave. Get a
Yeah.
crop duster.
That's what I'm saying, Dave. We can't just throw water at you. You're better than that.
Yeah, you are better than
than
that.
that.
better
I
than
can't
that.
do it then. Then I'll just give the
Just
money.
a bucket.
What?
You take a bucket, dump it over your head, and you go, I did the
look
challenge.
at it. All right.
Doesn't have to be crazy.
I don't even like being on. I don't even like using my camera phone. I don't even like it.
Well, have someone else do it.
That creeps me out.
It'll help your show. George, promote your show.
I'm not a promoted dude anymore, right? I like to think of me as a recurring character. Okay.
Ex-President George Bush did it, too.
Yes, he did.
He did.
What?
Yeah,
The
see?
first George?
No,
the
young
second.
George-
42
Oh, W.
or
Yeah, W.
I was about to
should
say, because the first George, he jumps out of planes. He's not dumping buckets of water.
First
over there.
George might do it.
He would do it.
he did a little thing.
He's more
he,
gangster than that, Jimmy.
he jumped out of a burning plane in the Pacific in the 40s, and a submarine picked him up. Nothing could beat that, Jimmy.
Yeah, that's true.
Bikini. Why did you jump into a shark-infested water and have a submarine pick you up?
I like doing it in Dealey Plaza. I think I want to do it in Dealey Plaza.
Yeah.
Not to be disrespectful, but
No.
With Powell's bikini.
yeah, maybe.
Yes, definitely.
When'd you go to the book suppository?
Oh yeah,
Depository.
Yeah, no, remember the Full Metal Jacket, the book suppository building. Just knock it off. Yeah, no, I have to be careful with that. I might do it, but I don't know if you can't get in trouble for dumping water on yourself, right? That's nothing.
No, it's a thing
How do you get
now.
in trouble?
Well, I think
It's a thing.
you should go the other direction. Gas and then light yourself on fire. Now that makes a statement.
And then dump water on it to put it out.
Yeah, that is it.
Dave doesn't know about the fire challenge.
Oh yeah,
Is there
they
a
was
fire
setting-
challenge
yeah,
now?
they was
There's a
setting
fire
themselves up.
challenge.
That was the first challenge before the ice bucket.
That's a
What?
ghetto thing, though.
Stop it.
I don't think white boys are
I was
setting
really
themselves on.
disappointed when they showed me that on our Red Eye, and it was a black dude, looked like Busta Rhymes in the shower.
Yes.
So what did he do? He lit himself on fire?
They put alcohol or
It's
something on there.
nail polish.
Nail polish.
Remover, yeah. It goes up quick. That video's hilarious, you gotta admit.
Yeah, it's funny. He
Okay.
runs out.
And he
everybody's
jumps out of the
screaming.
tub.
It was a crazy Thanksgiving. That's all I have to
Because
say.
everyone in that video was so cocky, like, look, we're going to do this. And then immediately he realized it was a horrible idea.
It's like, how do you not know that's already a horrible idea?
I know.
What is these kids, Jimmy?
And then he's in the
know.
shower and he runs into the, I think it was
He runs out of the shower
Out-
where the water is.
Where the water is the only thing that could help him in that situation.
People always, you know what, the funny thing about fire, people always forget to stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah.
Like, that's the first thing we've been taught.
They're on fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fire does it.
Yeah.
Fire will do
For
that.
some reason, you want to run. You just want to run. That's Richard Pryor
You do
said
this
that.
with your hands. We've seen that in movies. man.
David's flailing wildly. Richard Pryor said that when he was running, someone told him, stop, you got to stop.
Yeah.
And he said, if I stop, I'll die. Like, that's how people feel. Like, if they stop moving, you're dead. So
That
you
keeps
just
the
gotta-
fire going pretty good, though. Don't
I think
you
it does, yeah.
Fans the flames.
It keeps the fire going, and you inhale the flames,
Right.
so it's burning your insides.
He was on the crack
Your lungs.
challenge, I believe. Is that it?
Can we show this to
The
David?
freebase challenge.
We got to show this to David Tell. What the hell is a fire challenge, and how could it not go horribly wrong? Is the headline here. This is the number one fire challenge.
Yeah, that's the dude.
But this has been going on for a long time.
Go on in
You
there.
got a guy in the shower pouring a lot of nail polish.
Guy! What is he doing in there?
Oh, man.
He is in
Wait
good
a
shape.
minute. Sherod, what is that called, that haircut? What is that called?
I call it a Busta Rhymes or maybe a Coolio.
I call it, I'm a little nervous, but curious.
He's got pigtails, Dick. Why are you nervous?
I watched The Wire. Go ahead.
And the mom's
Who's
all
that?
cocky.
That's his mom?
That's his mom's.
Is that his mother? No.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
He's a good looking. Look at those pecs.
First of all, I don't even like being in a room full of white people watching this.
Why?
It makes me uncomfortable. I feel responsible.
Oh my.
Take the shorts off. That's so great. Good.
Fire, you dumb shit.
Burnt his dick. That's God making choices.
I love that the smoke alarm goes off.
Where were the, can I say it before you do, Sherod?
Go ahead.
Where were the firemen? Racist.
Racist white firemen.
They should have been there right away. That was a waspy lad. Got an accident with some.
Dave Atelle, I saw you on the
man.
Teacher's Lounge.
Wait a minute. That's right. That's Ted Alexandro's
That's right.
webisode
Ted
show.
I saw you on the Teacher's Lounge, and you killed it.
Thank you,
as
guys.
the school photographer, improving your ass off.
In terms of acting ability in this room, I would say that I'm definitely the low man on the totem pole.
No, I
let's
wouldn't
put
say that.
Sherod up on top. Or unless you, Jim, you'd have
Sherod can take the top spot. Me and you can fight it out for bottom of the
I
bottle.
think of you as a better actor than me all the time. But
No.
thank you.
No, it was
That's
great.
Ted's show, and you know what? I told him, I go, I really don't want to do it. And then he said, dude, you'll do it. And then I was like, I always want to help out a guy like Jim or whatever who's starting his own thing, because I always think that's the coolest and that's the hardest, is like to do something like not with the network, because I've done that a million times. It's every time it's failed.
It's a
It
nightmare.
doesn't mean it's going to happen to you.
Right.
But I'm saying, like, Ted is doing this own thing he's doing the show on his own, and
Right.
he got all the comics to help him. So it was cool that it's good that you guys liked it, because my
liked it.
acting stinks.
No, it doesn't.
No, my God, you killed it.
The key is to get you something that's just good for you. But you're really good when it's like it's an
Funny.
Atelle thing. It's very funny. You're wrong.
You had to take everyone's pictures
Thank
for the
you.
yearbook, and you were improving. And
Well, thanks,
I didn't
guys.
see that. I didn't see that episode.
I didn't watch any of them.
I'm going to take the acting
Wow.
challenge.
The what?
We should make the acting challenge. How about that?
And the first one to flub a line gets a bucket of cum thrown in their face. That's right, which would make them the winner. Yeah,
if it was cum, would we step up? Would we all step up like we are now? Would the
Speaking of
hijinks cover the cum?
face. What? Bailey J.
Oh yeah,
She's real confusing to me.
that was very
Beautiful,
funny
though.
to watch Sherod react.
Oh, she's a good-looking girl.
Was
Yeah.
that the first time you saw her?
That was
Live?
the first time I saw her live, yeah.
In person?
That was the first time. I did the Neil show with her as well, Neil Brennan show.
Oh right, okay, yeah, she did an episode of
Approval
the Approval
Matrix.
Matrix. Bailey J might be on. Oh no, it's next Monday.
Yeah.
Neil has a new show called The Approval Matrix,
Right.
and he was supposed to come on here, but he was sick or whatever. And so I think she's being shown on that episode.
She's
the
on my
first
episode.
one.
I think it's next week,
Next week sometime.
Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
11 o'clock.
I saw her at Bob Kelly's barbecue, and I was convinced. I didn't realize it was Bailey J at first. I'm like, wow, that's a really good looking
Right?
girl.
And she has
I didn't
a
know their
huge
kind.
cock.
I didn't know that.
Sorry, Dave.
Really?
It's okay. I didn't know their kind enjoy an outdoor meal like that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm an old man. So, when you picked her as the co-host, I was like, that's a great grab.
Yeah.
I'll tell you whose idea that was, too. Credit where it's due. Bob Kelly,
Yeah.
when I first started talking about it, because I like Bailey. She would come on Opie and Anthony. She would come on The Advice Show and hang out.
Mm-hmm.
And the fans liked her. She's a good talker. And he's like, dude, you got to have Bailey. And Bob that was Bob Kelly's call. And he was
Right.
absolutely right.
She was great.
Yeah,
She was great. She's really nice.
Yeah.
I didn't think her dick was going to be that big.
But it's very funny
Wait,
to
when
watch.
did you see her dick?
Some pictures Jimmy showed me.
No,
Why?
I don't know.
Some materials that Jimmy was kind enough to share.
Sure. We went out to eat recently, just me and her from the comedy. She went to the comedy store. We just went and grabbed food. And Esty, when I saw Esty the next night, she was like, "I had no idea." I'm like,
Wow.
"What?" I'm like, "What?" And she goes, "I didn't know that." Oh, I didn't know what she was talking about. She had no. I guess I forget that people don't know.
I just thought that
She's beautiful. That's why. 'Cause
Yes.
She's really, really pretty.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought since she looked that good that her penis would be smaller and more vagina-like. But no.
No, not at all. She's got a big piece.
Yeah, even when I do watch PORN porn on the thing, and there is a training thing, I just have to put my thumb over where the peener is.
Oh, I think I would say over the face, so you don't feel guilty bobbing up and down.
I just put like a little something over that.
Oh, really?
I enjoy
Then
it.
what is the guy on his knees doing?
Oh,
Yeah, a little tranny porn. Hey, look. What are you going to do?
Takes the edge off.
Takes the edge right off. Yeah, that's, so you like Bailey, huh?
She's a good-looking girl, man. I mean, if you didn't know, you wouldn't know.
But how far would you go, Sherod?
Here's the challenge.
Probably farther than the community we would want.
How many awkward Sunday church lunches would you have to sit through?
About 3-4 with deacon meetings.
Oh, that's very funny. A little farther than the community would want.
But she definitely is the 2.0 version of the trans op.
Oh yeah,
that I know from the 80s and 90s in New York City.
They're starting to figure it out, is what you're saying.
I'm telling you, the science is getting better.
The science?
I think Bailey's a rare case, though. I think, honestly, I don't think that she takes anything. Like, I think that literally, I don't think she blocks testosterone or any of that stuff. Like, I think a lot will take estrogen and block testosterone. I don't think she does that. She doesn't need to.
Right, to soften it up. We saw Chaz Bono in here. That was strange.
How did he look?
Like the guy. Like Chaz, you think...
Well, he's a guy now. Right?
People get mad and go, he's always been a man, but I don't know how you classify that. But Chaz does not look like the Chaz Bono I remember.
Full beard?
Yeah.
Full beard.
Full beard.
You wouldn't know if you didn't know, would you?
When
you'd like if it wasn't Chaz Bono.
See, I want to say she. I'm sorry, but when he walks around, you kind of see that it's a bit feminine.
I just saw a guy
on
an episode of Chopped who was like
the giveaway?
Chaz Bono, but he looked like a dude.
Chopped. Oh no, this is about the surgery.
It's a cooking show.
Oh, okay.
And he is trying too hard because he walks around with nothing but suits to make him look more.
It's like, what is
manly.
he, a college basketball coach?
Well, that's the most manliest thing you can wear is a suit.
I know.
Blaze snot rockets a lot. It's like, it's not necessary. We get it.
He can wear a hard hat or maybe dress up as an Indian.
We had a good time,
is no
though.
manly looks anymore anyhow.
No.
Even the P coat, remember that? That was always a guy thing. Women started wearing those too.
Yeah.
That's not
Peacoat is a man's outfit.
Yeah. Man. It smells like everything and nothing.
Yeah. So wait, so did your girl get bothered that you kind of like Bailey?
No, she was a good-looking girl.
Sherod is the coolest girlfriend ever.
Yeah, no, she's great. I know her.
She's a blessing.
But she didn't get like, hey, because women get weird with that one. That's the one that women like. They don't know how to react to it.
She would not be weird over that.
Okay.
She would try to work it into the situation.
See?
Wow,
Really? Didn't I say
that's
coolest girl
marrying
ever?
material.
But I wouldn't be able to do it. But I'd be like this. Thanks for trying.
Yeah.
Working into the situation. Wow.
I like that. Good for you.
It's awkward in here, isn't it?
Not at all.
Oh, that's
I'm like,
just
does she have any friends that are like-minded?
So Ferguson, what do you?
Yeah. Now I don't know what I have to do now.
Keith Robinson has been very, very, very predictably anti-cop on this one. We've been talking. And Keith is so arrogant about Ferguson. Like he's so like when you ask him, you're like, so I don't know, man. I'm not sure if this guy hit the cop first.
Really? Talking about that.
He's old school though. Keith is old school.
Yeah.
And Keith is a cop fighter.
Yes, he is.
Keith is from Philly and Philadelphia. They fight cops.
Yeah.
Like old school, they fight. They like cops will go like this. Let me put my gun down and we're gonna fight.
It's a sport down there.
Yeah.
And no one tells it when it's over.
No.
I know a few cops in Philly. You're absolutely right.
That's crazy.
Look, we're gonna do this our way. And if you get a couple good shots in, all right.
Yeah,
good for
really
you
is.
this time.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's weird.
It's
just weird that the name Ferguson. I don't know.
What?
Just connotations. Like I was like, did you ever have it in Ferguson? I thought it was a person, and then it's a town.
Right.
And then I see it's this horrible situation. Now the kids aren't going to school. I don't know what's happening to the Arch in St. Louis. I mean, that's always a treat.
That's right.
I assume everybody should get like a free trip on the Arch. Maybe I'll take some of the.
That would heal the wounds.
It might. Yeah.
It's 9 miles from the Arch.
Oh,
just so you know.
That's too close.
It is too close. I'm a bit
and
worried
where's
about
ISIS?
the Arch.
Are they closing in on the Arch? We can't let them take the Arch.
I didn't even know where Ferguson
Yeah, I didn't know. I
was.
don't play that town.
But now you got to change the name of the town now. You can't keep that name.
Why?
Who's going there?
Well, no one was going there anyway.
But
it's
still,
a very
you
small
don't-
town.
You can
Well, when
bet
you
I'll go
leave-
there. I trust the police.
You see the video of the cop from last night or 2 nights ago?
Well, no, I didn't
Pointing
see
his gun saying, I will kill you?
Oh, yeah.
Was
Did he
the
really
same
say
cop?
that?
He didn't help
No,
the
no.
cause.
Another guy.
A different cop.
Oh, a different cop,
on
yeah.
Ferguson Police Department?
Well, I mean, the rioting and the
Protests.
and he was yelling, "I will kill you."
Yeah.
It's
will
very,
fucking-
it's
to this
a very
to this
crazy
little
issue.
white douche that was trying to cause
to
a
a white
Well, at
Yeah.
situation.
least
Oh,
he
we
did
don't
it to
care.
Okay, that's fine.
We don't care about
He's
that.
got his gun up and he's like, I will fucking kill you.
White on white.
too
That's,
much.
you know.
And then the douche kid said, "What's your name?" And he said, "Go
fuck yourself."
Go fuck yourself." So then the kid has to go, "Okay, officer, go fuck yourself." Really, just fucking.
I thought that was pretty
twisting
ballsy of the kid,
screws.
though, with the gun pointed at him.
Yeah.
That was fairly ballsy to say. I mean, you know the guy's not going to shoot you, but if a guy's pointing a fucking rifle at you, yelling, "I will fucking kill you."
The cops seem a little like heavy-handed too, man. There's a lot of like armored vehicles, and it's like, why are we using everything we use in Iraq on the
Yes.
black people in Ferguson?
Well,
Weird.
They're just trying to keep it from getting out of, they're not even, don't forget the National Guard also helped, we talked about these the other day, but they also helped black students get into school when they were not being allowed to by the white racists. So it's like the National Guard has kept a lot of the peace too.
Yes, but that was 45 years ago.
And the
Great
National
point.
Guard.
Much quieter college at that time.
I think people could handle cops looking that way, though.
I just think that if you're coming in there to keep the peace, you seem like you're coming in there for war.
Right.
And it's a mixed message. That's why.
So who should we send in? The UPS?
UPS can do it. Maybe.
Who else can we send in there that's authoritative yet not threatening?
Nuns.
Nuns and clowns. To take some of the stink off the nuns.
I mean, the cops still work. I mean, if something break out in New York City, they're going to come in with armored vehicles. They're going to send the cops down there.
What, in New York?
Yeah.
I assume under the subways and under where Batman lives, there is a cache of like tanks and like submarines and stuff like that just ready to go that Giuliani buried just in case of the next one of the Red Dawn attack, where they'll just like hit a button somewhere on the Statue of Liberty's nipple or something and it'll come popping out. And, there's like be guns everywhere. We'll fight the whatever it is, aliens.
Well, what do you think? I mean, you look at that video, and like black guys have different experiences with cops, I guess, than white guys do. No, I know. I just wanted to throw it out there. It's a theory I have.
Well, it's kind of like sailors with typhoons. They still get along. I hate to white it up. I hate to white it up.
Well, you're speaking from facts there.
But do you know, because now it's coming out, it looks like this guy got really hit. Like, and the cops say they have absolute, what was the word they used? Not proof, but
yeah, I guess.
they were certain that there was an altercation for the gun.
Really?
Yeah, they
Wow.
had.
I mean,
That shit was brazen.
I can't wait till that comes out.
Yeah.
That's why I say all these officers just need a camera on their body, a body camera,
Everywhere.
so everybody can be safe and accountable.
A lot of people saying that.
I say no.
The
That
crooks,
would
everybody,
really help.
Even people who lie and say they get beat up by the cops, then we have cameras. Nobody. Perfect.
I'm going to say no. I say that's going to make something, and it's wrong. Let's let those police sketch artists go out in the field. Let's get them out of the courthouse. Get those little Rembrandts out there. Let them get their knuckles dirty. I'm sure every good joke I come up with now, it's either Mike Vecchione's joke or somebody else that I've seen on the road.
I'm sure that that's not.
I think it's Mike's. He's one of the best joke writers we have.
Is it really?
He's white. Go ahead. No, I'm kidding.
Is he a good joke? I haven't seen Mike. I like Mike Vecchione.
You've never seen him? Have you ever had him in here?
No.
No.
Well, come on, guys.
Yeah, Vecchione's funny.
I'm sure he is.
Take the Mike
I haven't
V
seen him on
challenge.
stage in years, though.
Okay.
I like Mike a lot.
He's great.
He's a
He's over for me
psychopath.
like
He's an
that.
ex-wrestler.
Perfect.
Vecchione,
Perfect for us.
But he's a nice dude, but he's a fucking deceptively dangerous guy.
I
Definitely.
think you're wrong. I think he's the best guy. He's helped me on the Comedy Underground show, on everything I've ever had to write. He's always helped me out, like throw lines. He's great.
He can be both things.
But
Yeah,
he
I'm
is
not
a
saying he's not a
wrestler.
funny guy. I'm saying that he's a fucking
So we'll get him on.
scrappy little fighter.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
They said
well, you're not
solid-
call him a psychopath.
They said solid proof.
Oh, solid proof.
Solid proof.
My favorite white name, Solid Proof.
They're very confident that they got enough proof that there was a major altercation.
Do you think it's
really?
It might be audio.
Saying. I'm not.
Who said that?
Is there audio in the car?
The black face, the new black face of the Ferguson Police Department. That dude.
Oh yeah.
That they dragged out there. He was like, "But I play blues." He's like, "Nah." Today you gonna.
That guy's pretty badass though. He's right on the front line.
Where was he when that shooting was taking place?
In that video they released of the deli incident, was that the real deli owner, or was this an undercover boss moment? Is that the guy? The joke's on you, kid. I run all the delis in the world.
Oh wow, bravo.
Son, you shouldn't have pushed me around.
Bravo.
I run all the cigar somethings.
Dave, fuck. That's damn good.
It's an ugly situation.
It's an ugly situation.
What is Holder going to find, you think?
Was what?
Eric Holder.
Who knows?
He's in town.
We're really talking
He just
through
got
this whole
there.
issue here.
Yeah.
He just got there now. First of all, they didn't, but like, it wasn't transparent at the beginning. We didn't even know who the cop was or what the situation was. We just know it was a dead kid in the middle of the street with 6 bullets in him. We didn't even know 6 bullets until they brought, what's the name in?
Michael Bodden.
Bodden in.
Sherod grew up during that, like, really, like, Brooklyn time of, like, racial, like, with the
80s,
Hasidic guys.
In the middle of a Spike Lee movie, Dave.
Yeah, you really grew up in that. Like, I always wanted to ask you about that stuff, you know. Like, what was it like? Did you guys, like, just, like, did you ramp up for it? Like, because, like, the problem with this incident is that it's cool that people are doing this civic duty of protesting and all that stuff. Then there's the gawker types, the people that want to just be a part of it.
Right.
And that's sad, you know? Because
you know,
it's not a carnival. It's
I was a little bit
tragedy.
of that in Rodney King thing. I got to be honest.
See, so that's okay.
During the Rodney King thing, I was like a freshman in college. And we just, we looted a 7-Eleven like a half a block from the school.
Really?
And the dude see us every day. He's like, I know you. He's like, fuck you, Doritos. Free Doritos. Fuck you, asshole.
Yeah, that's not good.
Were you in L.A.?
No, I was in Maryland.
Oh.
But they laughed. The cops just laughed. The cops was right outside too. They just laughed and said, get back to the dorm, stupid.
Really?
Yeah. There's about 50 of us.
Would you loot if you're in that situation? We talked about it the other day. I don't know. It's hard to resist, I'm sure, running and grabbing free shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I mean, the last time I saw some real looting in New York City was that blackout. And I was young.
2003?
Yeah.
No, 70, 78, 79?
70,
Yeah, that was the one.
77, I want to say. So, Summer of Sam. Didn't it happen the same
Somewhere
summer?
around there, yeah.
It seemed like it was everything was lawless. I mean, I was a kid too, but it seemed like everybody had a gun. Everybody had a gun out and pointing, and walking around with shit.
Wow. Where in Brooklyn?
I was right in Bed-Stuy.
But
that was across the city. The whole city was like that.
Yeah, the videos online are crazy from that incident.
It's like Escape from New York.
Yeah.
If you like, I grew up in a family business, and we had like robberies and stuff like that.
What was the family business?
We ran a sex toy factory. We ran a butt plug distributor.
Emporium.
No, my parents' bridal shop, and I worked there, and like my whole family, we kind of worked there. And one time they a guy just threw a brick through the window and stole like a mink coat, which was like the one mink coat we had. There was the show that we're a fancy shop, and you know, like there's the stealing. And then there's the cleaning up, and then all the other stuff that goes with it. So, like, ever since, like, you know, that happened to me, I was always like, you know, it'd be better if the guy shoplifted it, because that was like, you know, than to like break everything, and take it all. So it's like that always reminds me of like loot, like the tiny looting thing. That was like my first experience. Then all the other incidents of like, you know, looting, but that was like, you know, being on the other side of it.
You worked in your parents' bridal shop? I never knew that.
Yeah.
For how many years?
When I was like 15 to 18.
It ruined you for marriage, didn't it?
It really did. No, you should see the girls go at it. This was before the Bridezilla thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, I did learn a lot about shoes and how important shoes are to women. That was a big thing. Women have, like, special needs for shoes. And then there's, you know, the guys, like a tuxedo for a guy, you just come in. And like Steve White, you know the comic?
Yes.
Yeah.
He met my dad, who's no longer with us. My dad sold him a tuxedo for his wedding.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
When?
I guess that was in the 80s.
Oh, that long ago.
We'll have to ask Steve which marriage we're talking about.
Oh, been more than one.
There's a few.
My dad said this is a lucky one. It's going to last forever.
Yeah,
But, yeah, that's what
I don't want. You can't picture Dave Atelle with parents. Like I know Dave a long time. You can't picture him
met
with a
his mother
family.
before, though. Yeah.
I can't picture Dave with a family because I only know
Why?
Dave because Dave's a fucking.
I'm a loner.
Dave's a loner. The lone wolf.
My mom, me and my mom were very tight. My mom was sick. She's sick, whatever.
Yeah.
And, go out there and, have to, de-hoard her basement. That's your hoarder romanticizes hoarding, by the way. It really romanticizes it.
Yeah.
Okay? It's nothing like that in reality. So it's like, do you need 10,000 bed sheets? I mean, really, do you?
What does she have in her basement?
Like socks and, just because she works at schools and stuff like that. So she has a million, party bags just in case the kids are going to trick or treat or something, I wish I had a better story. There's nothing.
Do you throw them
there.
out the stuff?
No, I yell at her. I go, how many do you need? As I'm cleaning and cleaning, So I'm basically like a little Cinderella in the house I bought her, sitting there cleaning all day. But it's pretty. That hoarding show. It's like those are like the dramatic hoarders. Then there's the rest of us. Is just have a bunch of stuff.
Just boring shit.
Like I've been to your
man.
house. You seem like you have it pretty clean.
It's cluttered.
Jimmy hoards electronics and chargers and
No,
stuff.
I have a couple little bins of them, but they're tiny. They're in the closet. It's nothing.
But it's stuff
I
he'll
don't have
never
anything.
use again. The technology has passed him by, and he still
I
collects
should throw that stuff out, right?
Yeah, why would you keep
I don't
it?
know. What if I need a BlackBerry charger?
Then
No,
you
you don't have old chargers.
Oh, you don't
like
throw
that.
you don't throw out the.
You do.
He's got chargers for phones that he doesn't.
Do you
use
really?
anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, but I also go through once in a while and fucking throw everything out.
Whoa.
But I'll have stuff. I pardon my language.
Are you saving it for a go-kart?
I don't, dude. I really don't know why. I have no. If someone says, "Hey, do you have a BlackBerry charger for 1998?" I'll go, "I certainly do." Stupid.
You'll be prepared.
Yeah.
You could get one online if you really had to.
He's banging a lot of fucking runaways in his place.
You're a little hotel. That's what you're turning into, like a little lost and found of chargers.
Yeah, there's no reason for it. It is just an irrational desire to not need something and not be able to get it. It's stupid.
If you're on the road, you don't have a charger. Will you go buy one or send Kenny?
Buy one. I'll just
Yeah,
go buy it.
There you go.
All right.
I forget.
That's what I always feel. I feel like I'm like really bad with the money I have. Like I'm always like buying stuff. Dicking it around.
Are you still in your same place?
Yeah. And I desperately want to, get a car, but like I put a friend in rehab, so that was almost the same amount of money. I put a buddy in rehab, and
Are you paying for it?
yeah, I paid for it. He didn't have any money.
You're a nice guy.
Dave gives a
Tells
lot
you're
of
a
money.
nice guy. You're a nice guy.
Yeah. Dave gives a lot of money away.
Oh, I know. We've heard it over the years.
No,
You're always giving.
the Operation Purple thing. You guys helped me out hardcore on that.
Did we get a little bump up?
Oh,
So why don't we promote it again?
yeah.
What was
well,
that?
I can't with the with this bucket,
Ice bucket challenge?
with the ice bucket head thing.
Well, the other all the other charities are suffering right now because everyone's
Yeah.
about the ice.
Is that true?
I would
They got to
assume.
get a bucket. They got to get some kind of bucket or something.
Now, what happens if
Well,
you
everyone's
pour
gonna have their own
ice on
challenge
Jerry
now.
Lewis?
Yeah.
What happens? Does
What?
it reset the clock? If you pour ice on, is this not his thing? Somebody de-ice Jerry Lewis for a second. No, I want to buy a car because I haven't had a car in like 20 years, and I was figuring like I need to go see, do the road work, I don't know about you with the flying now. I feel like I will take the driving gig over the flying gig now.
I have a limit, man. 5 hours. Like Kenny and I will go to. I do Syracuse. We're driving there. I'm doing DC's as far as we'll drive. Everything beyond that is a flight.
Really?
But you're sick of flying, Dave?
Yeah, no, I'm done.
You just.
I mean, I'll do it, but like, there's no. I dread it every minute of it.
Yeah.
I hate it.
You're just done.
Yeah.
When was the last time you drove?
I've been on the Oddball tour, so I've been driving all those gigs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have been.
How is the Oddball tour going?
Yeah, I'd like to talk about it. Actually, it is a really awesome event. Like, if you punch up the date, Friday we have a date out at Jones Beach. So if you punch up the people on it, I can tell you how it's going. Let's see what we got.
Got Louis C.K.
Louis is closing it. By the way, closing an outdoor arena event after a whole day of comedy is awesome. He's rocking it out.
Nice.
I mean, I haven't seen him in live like that in a long time. He really is. It's really cool to watch.
Yeah. And then you got Sarah Silverman.
Sarah is doing awesome. She was on, so far we've done like 4 shows. She's rocked out the new material stuff. Another person who like I've known for years, I haven't seen her live in so long, and it's so great to see. So
Aziz, Amy Schumer.
Aziz isn't on the shows that I've been on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, those are all that's the mixed and matched.
Yeah. Can you get the list of the people for
Jones Beach? Jim Gaffigan, I would assume, is doing Jones Beach, right?
Is he?
Wow. I would think.
This is a hard gig, man.
Let's see. There's the
usually,
Wantagh right there, yeah. What's the lineup?
Louis, Sarah Silverman, Bill Burr.
Oh, wow. Bill just did me a big solid in Montreal when we were doing the Comedy Underground shows. He came on and did a spot, and he was voted Comic of the Year.
Yes, and he deserved it.
He really does, yeah.
Bill had an amazing year, and the material's great. Yeah, he's just great, dude.
Yeah, Bill's great.
So I don't even know, like, this is like almost too big a lineup, if you ask me. Bill, is probably... Bill, Louis, and Sarah right there, like 2 of the best, most professional acts, especially in the theater, like big venues. Right. I mean, honestly, that's a show right there.
Chris Hardwick, of course, David Tell.
Chris, I know. Chris is funny. He's really good. He's like, honestly, I never get to see him East Coast, but I've seen him out West, and he just rocks out. So.
I never saw him do stand-up.
Me either.
He's whatchamacallit, multi-platform guy.
Okay.
Right. He has the at Midnight show, and he loves stand-up. I know that. Who else?
Hannibal Buress.
Hannibal has been rocking out every show. I would say Hannibal is the VIP, most valuable player of the Oddball tour, because not only does he do his act, which by the way is crushing, he also does like this thing at the end of his act with I don't want to give it away, but he does like a musical piece.
Yeah, I know.
With DJ Trauma, who's kind of the master of he's holding it together. He's the musical guy. So definite hit. Awesome, he's doing great.
And Jeff Ross.
And Jeff, well, there you go. Jeff is the roast master, but he's also an amazing host and a friend. And Jeff and I like to mix it up together on stage. So if there's time with that, I guess you could call this the Guardians of the Galaxy of comics.
All right.
What's a better Transformer number 4?
Very cool. So that's what night is that? Friday.
Yeah, that's
tomorrow
going to be
night.
a great show.
Oh yeah, that's tomorrow.
I'm at the back end. Because I'm the least guy. I'm like the lowest guy on the totem pole. But, just Sarah, Billy, and Louie right there. Those are like 3 of the biggest names. And Amy's on that show, too?
Yeah.
No, she's on that show.
Not on that show.
She's not on that show?
No.
And to make it a little extra special, I'm from Long Island. This is like the gig that I've always wanted to do, so.
Oh, nice. Going home.
Yeah, going home.
You're not low on the totem pole there, right?
I think I am, but
No, you're downplaying it. Stop.
I like this new
already.
positive attitude here at the station.
Oh, no.
We're trying. Stop downplaying it. For real.
How about this? If you take a bucket of water and pour it on your head, but just right before it gets to your head, you take that book, The Fault is Under the Stars, to block the water. What happens?
I don't know what that book is.
That's the book with it's like this very sad teen sex.
Oh.
They just made a movie about it with the girl's dying, but she falls in love.
Yeah.
No? I thought you guys would be up on the chick lit.
The chick from Kick-Ass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome
Oh,
movie.
see, she got
Awesome
ugly
book.
after that film.
Really?
Oh,
I'm kidding.
Jim. Why you got to be such a meanie?
Sherod, what do you got going on? We're going to take a quick break.
I don't know. I got a couple shows going on. I'm on Neil Brennan's show next Monday on the Approval Matrix.
Nice.
Then I'm, I don't know, doing stand-up. I got the Race Wars. We got TJ Miller on next Friday.
Oh, that's a Kurt
That's
Metzger
great.
podcast.
Yeah.
I heard it's very good.
It's excellent.
I would like to do it.
Jimmy, you got to come do it. Dave's done it.
I've done it.
Son of a bitch.
Come on. The Race
What?
War Challenge.
What are we doing?
See what I'm saying?
What happened?
If you don't do it, it's like sending me to Ferguson.
Okay. Well, that's a figure
He
it
wants
out.
you to do the race war podcast.
Yeah, the Good Power.
Yeah,
I
I'll
don't
do
think he's
that.
very pro-white. He'll be happy to do it, but he gets very, very vulgar about blacks and what they do.
I got Greg coming on, too. Greg Gutfeld's doing it next Wednesday from host Red Eye
he'll be
and
good.
The Five.
Greg's great.
Yeah, he is.
He absolutely is.
We got some big names coming to Race Wars.
And
It's a great format, and we need it now more than ever with what's going on.
Absolutely.
You're right.
You know?
Right about that.
We
Dave.
need the dialogue.
We need the
Dave.
dialogue. We need to sit down and really discuss things. Yeah.
Jimmy's going to be at the Addison Improv
Yes,
starting tonight.
I leave today. I do
Oh, really?
Tonight, tomorrow, Saturday. And
check his
it's kind
Twitter.
of like doing Jones Beach, but it's a club in Dallas. And
Oh, that's why you're wearing a
Great club,
bikini.
by the way.
yeah, what's that?
The Addison Improv.
I do actually like it. I like all the improvs.
And check your Twitter over the weekend because Jimmy's going to have his Ice Bucket
I
Challenge.
can't believe I was totally
Twitter?
C-blocked
Yeah, he'll have his
by
video.
your, of course, amazing ice bucket idea here.
No, it's just,
in Pow's bikini. We'll see if it goes down.
Can one of the pictures be an upskirt?
Of me?
Yeah, with the bikini on.
I won't have any pants on. There'll be no need for it.
I know, but still, I want that kind of angle.
Oh, sure.
Jesus.
Yes.
Perfect. It's a Billy J angle.
Oh, by the way, this guy, Sherod, you know this guy?
Oh, yeah, that's the blues player.
No, you mean the new mayor of St. Louis? This guy is awesome.
That's what I'm saying, Ron Johnson.
He's going to definitely make it.
He looked like me in the future. I don't trust him.
Yeah, he does.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to continue with Sherod Smalls and David Tell.
The virus. Sirius XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.